All right, Cougars, now we're gonna do part 2 of our opinion writing. Now, I already did the brainstorming with you, and so now we're gonna go into the writing portion. Now, I had actually continued on with the first video into the writing, but then Adeline woke up from her nap. So that's why this video is in 2 parts. So now we're coming back and we're gonna do our writing together. So we talked about our topic sentence and how we're using words from our prompt to help us write our topic sentence. So I had already started writing in my opinion, which I took my opinion from the prompt. So in my, which are both sight words, in my opinion, Big Bear. Now, like I had said while we were brainstorming, if I'm using the name of a place, like Big Bear, it's a proper noun, so it has to be capitalized, and that's through my whole writing. So I have in my opinion, Big Bear, and now I'm going to use coolest vacation. So I can do would be, or I think, or is. So I'm thinking about my prompt. What is the coolest vacation and why? So in my opinion, Big Bear is the coolest vacation. Okay, so in my opinion, Big Bear is the coolest vacation. I could have also said, in my opinion, Big Bear would be or could be the coolest vacation. So now I'm gonna go into my details. I'm gonna take what I brainstormed and put them into sentences. Now, my first one is I like. So I'm gonna say I like Big Bear because it is cold, okay? So now I'm gonna start right here. And I'm taking that from my brainstorming paper, and like and I are both sight words. So I like Big Bear because was our sight word that we learned last week and that we reviewed. So I like Big Bear because it is cold. Now, Cougars, as we're writing on our own tomorrow, you're going through and you're sounding out your words. The reason why I point out my sight words, though, is because those are words that by now you should know and be able to write them correctly the first time. So I'm not sitting here sounding out it, I'm not sounding out is, because they're my sight words. I know them and I can just write them and keep on going. Words like cold, that I do need to sound out because it's not a sight word, it's not a word I use in my everyday writing, so then I can sit there and go k, o, d, and write the sounds that I hear as I'm writing it on my paper. Okay, so I have my I like sentence. I like Big Bear because it is cold. So now I'm gonna move into I think. So I think Big Bear would be fun because I can play in the snow. Okay, so I took what I brainstormed, I looked at my words, and now I put them into a sentence. So I think, my capital I, because it's by itself. So I think Big Bear, and I'm capitalizing it, Big Bear would, and my word would was in my prompt. So I know how to spell it because I got it from my prompt. So I think Big Bear would be fun because B-E-C-A-U-S-E. So I think Big Bear would be fun because I can play in the snow. Or I could say it snows. Because does it snow in Poway? No, it doesn't. Or at least not a lot of snow where we could go play in it. So I think Big Bear would be fun because I can play in the snow. Now, I think it's fun to play in the snow. Even though I prefer warmer places, I still think it would be fun to play in the snow. So as you're writing this, even if you don't agree with me, that's okay because we're working on it together. We're doing this together. And then tomorrow you can write your own. So I'm going to keep on going. So I have my I think. So I like, I think. I'm going to check off I like, check off I think. And now I'm coming down into I feel. So why do I feel Big Bear would be the coolest vacation? I put that it's not far away. And like I said, when we were brainstorming, I don't have to get on a plane to go there. And that's what I mean by not far away. It's still a few hours in the car, which can be long for us, but it's not as far as, like I said in my first video, going to Hawaii where that flight is 6 hours long. So that's a much further away vacation. So I'm going to put I feel Big Bear is cool because it is not far away. Okay, and of course I put my dot at the end of my thought, and there's my I feel sentence. So Cougars, right now, if you need to pause it and catch up with your I like, I think, and I feel sentences, go ahead and do that. I'm gonna check off my I feel, and I'm gonna move on to my conclusion. Now, my conclusion yesterday was, now you know why I think Hawaii would be the coolest vacation. So I'm gonna try and think of a different way that I can say that, but maybe start off with a different instead of now you know. So I'm thinking, I'm going back to my prompt, coolest vacation. I could say, now you know my opinion about Big Bear. I could say, that is why Big Bear would be the coolest vacation. I could end it with, now you know my opinion on the coolest vacation. So I'm using a lot of the same words, coolest vacation and Big Bear, because I'm repeating what it was asking me to do. I'm repeating it back to the reader so now they know that I'm done. That's why we a lot of times use the now you know. So instead, I'm going to say, these are my opinions for why Big Bear is a cool vacation. Okay, so I went back and I used the word opinions. So these are my opinions for why Big Bear is a cool vacation. So I made sure to use the words in the prompt, coolest vacation, Big Bear, opinion, and now my reader knows I'm done. They know all my reasons, and now if I wanted to, I could talk with that person about their opinions for their cool vacation. All right, Cougars, I look forward to seeing you writing this for Tuesday. And like I said, go back, make sure that you have your finger spaces, that you have your periods, you have your capitals. If an I is by itself, it's a capital. And I underlined the I like, I think, and I feel, just because it helps me double check that I have all three parts for my juicy details in the middle, okay? I also used different colors, but you guys can use whatever you want at home and then just send me a picture of how you did it. I look forward to seeing it, Cougars. Bye.